shoot this really quick before I eat lunch, just so I remember to do it, because my morning kind of got turned on its head because I have no PA, so I'm scrambling and I have to do everything myself. I was inspired by another YouTuber, Sleepy Satosha. She was giving a rundown on the meds that she takes. And so I decided to do that and explain kind of what I take it for and the conditions they help treat. So I'll do that, and I'm kind of doing this in very little space because I just have everything sitting on top of my computer, and I'm gonna have to shuffle it back and forth. So I'll try not to like drop anything. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start with the thing closest to me. Okay, I don't remember if I mentioned these. These aren't a prescription, so I can actually show you the bottle. These are super digestive enzymes, and it's essentially just a digestive supplement. These were recommended to my mom by my aunt because my cousin, who also has CP and also takes baclofen, he's been taking it like 2 or 3 times longer than I have because he's been taking it since he was like 4 years old. I've only been taking it for less than 5 years, but he's been taking it pretty much his entire life, and he started having stomach problems. And mom's like, we don't want that to happen to you, so I take these. They've also helped with my indigestion and a few other things. And they're phasing out another one of my supplements, which I will mention in a little bit. This is baclofen. I've been taking it for about what, 2 or 3 years now. It essentially helps with my spasticity, but and this was just a little side effect because I get cramps and spasms from the fibromyalgia in my feet and my hands. This also helps with that, which is a nice little side effect since I take it multiple times a day. I take it 5 times a day plus a whole one at night, because if I take a half at night, that like wears off way sooner than I want it to, and I wake up very stiff, so I take that. Gas and bloating preventative, which I take periodically. I haven't needed to take these because of the digestive enzymes have been helping with my indigestion, and I don't need these very often anymore. Omega-3s, and I think I mentioned this on my channel before when I ran through the supplements I'm taking. This is for my psoriasis. It helps with my psoriasis. Vitamin D also helps with my psoriasis, and it's probably one of the things that has saved me from getting COVID, among other things. People don't believe me when I say I haven't had COVID, and I've been around all these people who've had it, and I haven't gotten it. This is one of the things that's helped. Won't prevent you from getting it, but it does help. But this is also part of my supplements I take for my psoriasis as well, because it helps with my skin and stuff. I think I mentioned these along with a few of the other things on my channel before. These are bile salts. It's also a digestive aid. And I'm phasing these out in favor of the super digestive enzymes because they have some of the similar things in them, and I don't really need them eventually, but I'm going to finish up the bottle and a half I do have. and I'll do that. So yeah, and I think somebody's walking up to my door, so I'm gonna stop this here and I'll pick it up later. Okay, these are my anti-anxiety meds. I actually don't take these very often. This is the original bottle that I was given when I first started taking them, and I've only taken maybe 5 or 6. I have 3 in my bag just in case. I really only take them if I'm like seriously stressed out and I have the potential to like start overthinking and I'm so stressed I can't think. But I hardly ever take these anymore. I take them periodically if I'm having a really hard day. But other than that, I don't take them that often. This one isn't very exciting. Standard allergy med, because I do have some mild allergies. And if I don't take this, I'm absolutely miserable. I also use nasal spray, so. This is my big one. This is an antidepressant and I don't use it as an antidepressant. It's primarily my pain med for my fibromyalgia. It does help with my mood and stuff because it is an antidepressant. But I primarily use it to help with my nerve pain from my fibromyalgia, and it does help because without this, I'm really stiff and my legs get really crampy. And that has nothing to do with the fact that I'm in a very uncomfortable wheelchair right now. But if I don't take this, I'm super crampy and my legs are really stiff. And if I'm moving around, if my legs are stiff or my knees are stiff, it doesn't do me any favors and I can't move around as well. I think this is pretty much the last one. This is a topical for my psoriasis, and this is really my only psoriasis med that's a prescription that actually works. I also have a shampoo I use, but I had like 3 or 4 different psoriasis meds, and this is really the only one that works real well because it gets rid of my scale and my dandruff. And so this is clobetasol, and I actually paid for this out of pocket because my insurance will not cover it anymore, but it's the only stuff that works, and thank God for my dermatologist that was actually able to get the prescription to go through. We were kind of fighting with the insurance company about getting meds covered for my psoriasis because they weren't covering them, and I needed a stronger medication. I have relatively mild psoriasis, all things considered, even though my head got really bad, and nobody really recommended a heavy-duty med for me for my psoriasis because it wasn't that bad. But this is the main stuff I use. I use this either between as needed, and I also use it if I was clearing up plaques. I do 2 weeks on, 1 week off. And I really like this because, one, it's pretty easy to apply, and it actually does its job. So yeah, so that's pretty much all the meds I take for all my conditions. And it's not as complicated as you might think. So but I just thought I'd share that with you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Put this away.